Hey guys, it's Christy here with another video. This one is from Miss Kate's Designs, and it's her Hello Fall, I guess September subscription pack. I hadn't done one of the subscriptions. I actually managed to get one of the older packages on sale, and I just fell in love with the colors and everything from that one. So I figured I'd give this a try, and I could always cancel if I didn't like it, or I could skip a month, which is what I like the most out of it. So I got this one. It's called Hello Fall, and it's not your typical fall colors, but I think that's what grabbed me about it. I love the brightness of it, and it's just so fun. So I tried to do something a little different this time. I took some inspiration from a cherry on top, and I believe, I'm not sure who I saw do it first with these Simple Stories flip books, is cutting off the front of it. I don't know if it was Andrea Lake or if it was Becky Adams I saw first, but that's where I got the idea from. This is not my original idea, but I really love the way that it turned out. So let's take a look at it, and I will link this collection and the subscription down below in case you're interested. And I'll have another video coming with the October subscription, and we'll talk more about how the subscription works and everything like that. All right, so here we go. So as I mentioned, this is a Simple Stories flip book. You can see here's the brad, and you can see it in the back as well. Okay. Now you can see that this one is kind of chunky, and if you're familiar with these flip books, is when you close the brads, you end up with, depending on how thick your papers are, you end up with major alligator mouth. I personally am okay with alligator mouth to an extent, but I don't care for them much when you have these brads, because I don't think the brads maintain very well with an alligator mouth. So I saw a video, I'm not sure, I think it may have been Rachel that did it on a cherry on top, where she used foam, and I'm not even sure if you can see it in here, but she used foam between the sheets. We'll see if I can get you a better shot in there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. To add spacing between the pages, so that way you don't end up with this alligator mouth. And then we have a chipboard spine, and then I just use paper to wrap it. So it looks a little more like a mini album, but using a flip book. Okay. So here on the side is where we'll start first. All of these little flowers, dimensional flowers, are from little Birdie Crafts, I believe, and I'll link those down below. The charms, I have a couple of them in here. These are from, I think I got them last year from Joann's. And then I just have some twine. I'm not even sure where I got the twine from. So here's the cover. This is a flower die from the newest Planner Essentials release from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is just a border punch that I used. And Hello Autumn, I think, is ZF Party on Amazon. And then the rest, the solids, what I love the most about Miss Kate is that her collections, you can purchase a solid kit along with it. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love using solids that coordinate with a collection. I'm not huge on using a base of white or black, or even cards like craft. I think it looks really pretty, and I have another video I'm going to share where I actually used white, but I more often than not prefer to use the colors that come with the collection. So this kind of mustardy yellow, this teal back here, this pink, that's all from the coordinating solids. This is from the cut-aparts, and you get a ton of cut-aparts in this collection. So we'll go to the first page. This one I just left blank. I really like the paper, the twine. I feel like I just didn't need to put anything here. So here in the first one, this is a die. I used a die from Elizabeth Craft Designs, the newest Planner Essentials collection. The flower, I believe, is from a die from scrapbook.com. And then these are from the sticker sheet from Miss Kate's. Okay, now we can open this. And here's what it looks on the inside. And I made just a little envelope. Okay, and you can put something on the front if you want. And this also is from this piece right here is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I want to say I may have made the envelope myself, or I may have had a die. I'm not certain at the moment. And then you can stick whatever you want in the envelope. I haven't stuck anything in here yet. But this little closure, and this brad is from Bella Boulevard, or I can't remember the name of the other one, but I'll link those down below also. So let's just tie this up real quick so we don't lose our little envelope. And you'll see as we go through, I used a lot of dies in this from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This, I believe, is also Elizabeth Craft Designs. It may have been a Craftelier die. I'll have to look. So this is a little library card from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and then I just used a brad and some more twine on top, and that just sticks up here. Okay. Here is, this is from, both of these are dies from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and we open up here, and this is from the, I believe these are all from the ephemera pack. This is from the ephemera pack from Miss Kate's. And then this pink, the mustard, and the green back there, and then the flower are all Elizabeth Craft Designs. Okay. Again, the solids are all from Miss Kate's coordinating collection. We'll go to this one. I just made a little pocket. I used half a flower. It's this same flower here, but I used it back here. This is a scrapbook.com flower and leaf. All of these are. And then the tag is from the ephemera pack. The reinforcement that you see here, and there's another one here, those are reinforcements from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This little gourd was actually part of a cut apart, and I just cut out the gourd because I like the size of it. And this little film strip thing, whatever you want to call it, this was actually Elizabeth Craft Designs. The stamp may have been ZF Party. Same with the pumpkin spice and everything nice. I think it was all the same collection. And the leaf is scrapbook.com. And what I did is I sandwiched it between a piece of, 2 pieces of acetate. And so it looks kind of just like a little, sample. I just thought it looked cute. I was just, kind of playing around with my dies and seeing what I could do. And so here I made some inserts. Some of them are from cut aparts. Some of them are just from the paper packs. And you can see there's another leaf here. I love these reinforcements. They're just they're so cute. So here is a cut apart that I actually kept the 2 together and then folded it. The thing I like the most about Miss Kate is some of their cut aparts are landscape and some of them are portrait. And it's not just like one or two, you have a very large selection of both directions. And then, so like here, these were landscape, like this. And then here is the portrait, okay? And then this is the back side of them. Okay, and again, you can put a picture back here. You can do journaling, just put like a, glue a piece of paper down here and just do journaling or whatever you want to do with it. I just left them blank. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to put pictures in this. I just made it to create, not with anything necessarily in mind. Okay. We'll close that up. Our next page, this was a 4x4 cut apart. And I do have this closed with a magnet. I'm not sure if you can hear that. And then this is from the ephemera. It says Hello Fall. And then again, you can put pictures or whatever you want to do in here. Okay. The only thing I did not like about the Miss Kate collection is there just was not enough, there wasn't enough words. And the words that you do have were repeated. So like, hello fall, autumn is calling. It was the same phrases, just in different places and different sizes. I love little word strips. They don't have them. At least I have not seen them in their collections. But it was still really fun to create with. It really challenged me. So here, this is Elizabeth Craft Designs. Fall Vibes, maybe ZF Party, I think. And then this was one of their cut aparts. I used some more twine here, and you can see this is actually in page protector sheet, and it's one that had 2 3x4s. It was made specifically for this type of album. And what I did is I cut off right here, and then I just used my red sticky tape, double-sided tape, to seal it. And then I used hot glue to add the trim on and just did like a mix of sequins. So yeah, I thought it was just fun and different. So here's the other side. And again, this, you can see this little tab here. This is a die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Okay, so it's like a little library pocket card. This here is also a die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I'm telling you, I used a lot of them. This is a cut apart. And I just trimmed it down. Or actually, I used a die to do it so that I could line it up the way that I wanted it to. And then I used one of the hole reinforcers to back that, and I left the back blank. That's the other thing on the coordinating solids, is it's not double-sided. I felt like I'd pay a little more if it was double-sided. I'd be okay with it. The coordinating papers are a little thin for my like, and I wish they would be just a little bit thicker. But I still love them. I'm not going to argue that much. Love This is from Heidi Swap. And the leaf may be from a Paige Evans collection stamp. I'm not sure. So what I did on this one, these little library cards right here, they actually fit in this pocket. And so I made 2 of them and glued them back to back. Okay. And I did another one of those. I just took one of these like Polaroid dies from Elizabeth Craft Designs and put acetate between the 2 of them. And then this was a cut apart, and I just cut it down. I think it was a 3x4. I cut it down, and I do believe, yeah, I glued 2 of them back to back so that I could have exactly the images I wanted. And then I have that for journaling if I want. But I thought that was really cute. And then you could always stamp something here. I just don't have a lot of fall stamps. And so I didn't really know what to put there. And again, on this album, a lot of it was just me playing with stuff I had in my collection, seeing what worked, what didn't. And so like here, this is a cut apart, it says Autumn Days. Okay, and I just stuck it in here. This is that same border punch that I used in the front. Okay. And then this is from an embossing folder. I used the coordinating solids, but what you can see that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some white showing through. And that's just because of how thin the paper is. Maybe if I had dampened it a little bit to make the paper more pliable, maybe it wouldn't have taken off some of that white. I don't know. So again, here's that same border punch, and I just left this open for whatever you want to do with it. On to this next page. Again, we have another page protector sheet. It's a 4x6, and this flower is also from scrapbook.com, along with the leaves, except for this leaf is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. But this one matches almost perfectly to this flower. And so I tried to recreate it so you see the orange in the back, like we have here with the light pink on top. And then I just left this open for whatever you want to do with it. So then the next page, this piece is from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I actually shortened it. It is much longer. This is what it actually looks like. And what I did is I took the die and I moved it down, and I just ran this side of it through my die cutter, and then ended up with a smaller piece. This Cool and Crisp, I did some second generation stamping with it. That is from the ZF Party stamp. This is a cut apart, and then just some spots for pictures. Okay, this little pocket is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. It's a die cut. Okay, and this just slides out here. This edge is also Elizabeth Craft Designs. I'm going a little heavy with their stuff. So this is a cut apart. Autumn is Calling. That's what the back looks like. And then this little edge that I used here is from this same die cut that we see here. It's just like almost like a bag topper. And I just used it as a pull for my cut apart. But what I did is I cut this again, and then I trimmed off the edge and laid it on top to make it like a border. Okay. And then here's another flower from Little Birdie Designs, I believe, and another charm from Joann's, and it says, I love autumn. And then here, I just made a little pocket and made some additional cut aparts. Again, this is like what I did earlier. These were 3x4s, so they go in this direction. This is the back. Okay. Here's another one that I did. These are the landscape, and that's the paper. Okay. And then this one is also Elizabeth Craft Designs. The outside piece I did, and then the inside piece is their die. Okay. And it says everyday life stories. That's what I like about these. There's like 6 that come in this die set. It's a huge die set. And that's what I have to say I love the most about Elizabeth Craft Designs, and maybe I'll do a separate video on their stuff. They cost money. They're an investment. I'm going to be honest. But their dies, if you just go check them out, their dies are loaded. You get a die from some places and there's all this like empty space. Elizabeth Craft Designs has literally gone through and they fill almost every single inch so that you don't have any empty space, and you really get the bang for your buck. Okay, so even though some of them are $30+, I'm willing to pay that because I can use them over and over and over. Even some of the Christmas dies can be used year round. So then here's the back. I just left it blank also. And the back matches the front. So tell me what you think. Let me know if you'd like to see how I made this. Because all of these, almost all of them is just cardstock. Only a couple of them are the actual page protectors. So I had to go through and measure and score and punch holes and everything. If you don't want to, that's fine also. But I had a great time making it. I will most likely make another one. I think it turned out really cute, and it was a really good break for my brain. So yeah, I hope you guys love it, and we will talk to you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all the things. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.